happening now as Isherri resident cries out over attack by irate youth. Residents of Royal Estate Isherri Olofin in Egbe Idimu Local Government Development Area (LCDA) have called on the Lagos State Government, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and the Inspector General of Police to bring to justice the killers of Sunday Agenda, a building contractor who was allegedly clubbed to death by some irate youth in the community. Narrating how the deceased was murdered in cold blood, one of his apprentices and relative Tosin Agenda said they were working at a site in the estate when his uncle asked him to call the Okada rider that usually transports him. He said, on that fateful day, my uncle asked the bike man who usually takes him to other sites to come around. The bike man came, and as he attempted to climb on it, two Hausa boys accosted him, saying he stole their Okada. He tried to explain to them it could be a mistaken identity. He asked them if they didn't know him and told them to follow him to the security post for verification. All effort made by him to exonerate himself fell on deaf ears as they started clubbing him with wood. This was around 7 o'clock p.m. The security men could not do anything as the Okada riders were large in numbers. When we took him to Igando General Hospital, the doctor confirmed him dead on arrival. Describing the deceased as a good, honest, and very hard-working man, the site owner where the late Agenda was working on, Adeyemo Williams, said he had known Agenda since 2015 and they had been working together. I would describe him as my right-hand man. There is nothing I want to do that I don't consult him. He is trustworthy to a fault. He was in Anambra State when his wife died last year during the lockdown. By his standard, he can afford 10 Okadas. He recently bought one for one of his workers to enhance his movement across the site they are working on. Commenting on the incident, the Community Development Association (CDA) chairman Alhaji Abiodun Alabi said mob attacks by the Hausa youth had become a recurring incident in the estate. According to him, sometimes last year they attacked one of the estate security guard who demanded to know where they were coming from after the estate and being locked at night. In his reaction, a leader of the Hausa community in the estate, Malam Aliyu Ahmed Galadima, told the Guardian that he was aware of the incident and some of the culprits had been apprehended and handed over to the police. He added that no formal complaint or report of a missing Okada was made by the youth to the leadership, debunking the alleged hostile attitude and recurring mob attack on members of the estate by Hausa youth. Galadima said that is not true. Despite this matter at hand, there has not been any incident of hostility from our youth. Meanwhile, the CDA chairman led some members of the community to the palace of the traditional ruler in the area, Onisheri of Isherri, Oba Ayinde Balogun, demanding the relocation of the Hausa Fulani community from their midst on account of their incessant attacks on residents. Thank you for listening to this news. You see, these northerners that are attacking people unnecessarily, I think what is disturbing them is illiteracy. Illiteracy is just one of their very big problem. Because if it is not illiteracy, they won't be attacking people necessarily. You look at their attitude on the young man. The young man, okay, said, let us go to the security so that you can verify properly. You can see that is a very clear picture that this young man knows what he's saying. Bikes look alike. So the literacy made these malams not to follow this man and started beating him to pulp. And because it was late at night, nobody is there to rescue this man. You see that? And that is how they succeeded in killing him. You can imagine. It's so crazy. So crazy. This is something I regard to be injustice. The kind of injustice that happened in this our country is something that I will tell you that I, for one, will not even pray that it come to my dwelling or the dwelling of any member of my family, because it's too disastrous, it's too evil. It's too evil for my liking. You understand? It's too evil for my liking. One doesn't pray to come across such a disaster. You understand now? And as for these northerners, I think the government should make education very, very important for them, because you can see what this illiteracy is causing for them and also to the country. It's a very big disadvantage to the people, to Nigerians. The illiteracy of the northerners is really affecting Nigerians, and Nigerians will no longer, the time will come, Nigerians will no longer take it from them. They will no longer take it as an excuse or ignorance. You understand? They will attack whoever that attacks them. Whether you are educated or you're not educated, you can speak English, you cannot speak English, you can hear English or you cannot hear English, they will give it to them immediately. Nobody stopped them from going to school. They say they don't want to go to school, they don't want to go into trade. And now it's affecting them. You cannot use your own to be disturbing the others. We are all human beings. You understand? So, my dear viewers, to me, this is unheard of. Alright? So please, my dear viewers, deem it fit to come in and air your own opinion. Okay? Deem it fit. Don't forget to click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.